Well, news now coming in from Karnataka, where there has been a mishap involving one of the cars, which was a part of the convoy of Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar. You can see that car has toppled. This was one of the cars which was a part of that entire convoy. So this mishap taking place when DKS was en route from Bengaluru, from Mysuru. Let's go across to Deepak for more on this. Deepak, give us more details. And the cops were in this escort vehicle?
Yes. Now, Mysuru highway, of course, has seen many accidents in the past. There have been a lot of regulations that have been put forth after that. Speed limits as well have been put in. This is an unfortunate incident involving the Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar's escort vehicle. Once again, clarifying, this was his escort vehicle. The police were in this. It was not D.K. Shivakumar. He was traveling, of course, along with the convoy. Now, this police vehicle losing control, toppling, and it was, something that shocked everyone on the highway. Multiple bystanders there, you can see them take videos and photos as this, police vehicle was completely upside down on the highway. This location where this accident has taken place is just after they left Mysuru. They were nearing Mandya. That's probably about a 15-minute journey from Mysuru to Mandya on the highway, and that's when they've crashed. Now, whether they were speeding, that's quite possible, because you do see whenever politicians, convoys do move, they are traveling at high speeds. It was raining as well, because of which the roads were quite wet, as you can see from those pictures that we've now got. But what we can also tell our viewers here is that the police who were in this, vehicle have sustained minor injuries, nothing serious at this point in time is what we've been told. And it's lucky that they managed to get away with the kind of visuals that we're getting to see.
That's right. Absolutely shocking. The car turning turtle, as you're saying, that there's speed limits on this highway. One can imagine, we can see how wet that highway too is, causing this accident. As you said, quite a shock given, the high level of security that is involved when it is a Deputy Chief Minister who's, moving on the roads.
Yes, in the past as well, when this Bengaluru-Mysuru highway opened, many of them were, driving pretty fast. We've seen a number of accidents, especially around Mandya. Initially, the speed limit that was discussed was 120 kilometers per hour on the highway. That was reduced to 100. A lot of, cameras along the stretch of the road to find, over-speeding vehicles. But here, of course, it's not very clear the speed that they were traveling in. We'll probably only be able to learn about this later. But when we look at these pictures and how the police vehicle has turned turtle, it looks like either there has been, some sort of interruption, whether there was another vehicle in their way. There is also a possibility that somebody was crossing the road. It does happen on the Bengaluru-Mysuru highway. It shouldn't. It's an expressway. It's completely cordoned off on all stretches, but there are certain portions where people have cut through barricades. Sometimes it's one-off instances, but you do see it happen where people are trying to, cut across the road, or probably it could have even been a vehicle that came in their way, or simply them losing control because of overspeeding. So these are only speculations that we could make, because it has just happened a little while ago. We're still trying to gather more information. But the good news, however, here is the fact that the policemen who were in this vehicle are out of danger. There is no real harm that has been caused to them.
Well, that indeed is good news. Thanks so much, Deepak, for joining us with those details. So